Nose to tail, 1, 2, 3. Got away from 4th place a little bit. I gotta run. I gotta run. I don't have much racetrack though. I'm not gonna try. Oh, I guess I am gonna take out the leader. Greetings, I'm Smithers, and we're back in the truck series on NASCAR Racing 2003. As the season gets closer and closer to the end, these race weekends are going to be stacked up with me jumping around in all 3 series. So I apologize up front if my Thunder series gets shuffled around or pushed back at certain times, and it's going to be stacked up with me doing a lot of racing. Today we're heading to Rockingham for my 8th race in the Best Buy Dodge, and it felt quite quick around these banked corners and felt fast on the straightaways. I'm looking to steal another one away from these truck regulars and add a 5th win to my truck resume this season. We are finally back at the Rock. I ran here once last year in the 2007 season for the Cup Series. Wasn't running the lower series that year, so I didn't do any more races than that. Didn't start out great for me. I'm pretty sure we crashed as soon as the green flag dropped because Johnson blew an engine, and that pretty much set the bar for the whole race there. We're running the trucks here and the Cup Series here. If it wasn't for Nationwide going to Montreal, I'd run all 3 series here, and it's also up to me in general, but with the way I got things scheduled out, we don't have many races left until the regular season is over with. And I had to just start squeezing in these Nationwide and truck starts that I had lined up for the whole season, where I did the 15 and the 20. Still trying to honor that as I get through this season, running out of weekends left, and I'm trying to still get that done. Qualified 9th place in our number 80 Dodge today, not bad, with a 25.019. Practice went pretty well for us. Was a little tight at first. I adjusted the track bar and brought down the tire pressures on the left sides just to help with turning a little bit, and we'll see what that does during the race on a longer run, if I happen to have a longer run. Johnny Benson is your pole sitter in the 23 truck. Todd Bodine starting on the outside. Got Crafton, Ron Hornaday Jr., Mike Skinner starting in your top 5. That'll be taking the green flag. Kyle Busch starting in 12th place today in his 51 Toyota. On through the rest of your grid here, if anyone is curious at where your favorite 2008 Truck Series driver starts, here's the rest of your starting grid for Rockingham. I'm glad that NASCAR is trying to get this track back on the schedule. I've not really seen a race here outside the truck races from like the later 2010s and some of the ones recorded online. I'm building up the hype a little bit early for NASCAR bringing back the Trucks and Nationwide Series for Rockingham back on the 2025 schedule. I'm excited about that. Pace truck is off. We're green flag, got 59 laps around the Rock. Might have to worry about fuel for like a 1 can or so I saw briefly, but other than that, we're already going. They're driving 3 wide. Mike Skinner's not wasting any time. Still hanging here on the inside. I believe Terry Cook is the 60 truck who dove down here in front of me. Can I get a nose in? I'm not going to try to make it 3 wide. I wouldn't have been able to make it stick. Well, it looked like I made it stick, but I don't know about dialing it as low as going 3 wide. Here we go. Got some wiggle room now. Sucking up to the back of the 11 truck. Ron Hornaday Jr. on the outside. Come on, let's get going. Already getting 1 spot on lap 1. Imagine I'll be getting a couple more here, hopefully on lap 2. Sending it 3 wide. Sending it 3 wide. Oh, I'm all up in this 11 truck shit. There we go. Oh, geez, I got bumped out of the way. That was tight. This is tight. This is tight. 18 truck, give me room. I got 33 on my high side. Got shuffle out of line here, got momentum coming around back the high side, dive down on the 18, get my spot back. I really shouldn't have dived it in on the 11 truck, but I wanted to get going, get by them so I could start racing these guys up here in the top 4. I feel like we got a fast truck, capable of winning. Here we go, now we're getting a run off of turn 4. Was able to get the position across the line. We're in 6th place now, 5 laps into this race. Things are starting to single file out, we're getting spread out now. I can start feeling how the truck's handling after getting a few laps under her. This truck is handling really smoothly around this track, like around the bankings. I know I was mentioning earlier about getting it tight in practice. Whatever adjustments I made, it's working right now. We'll see how it does on the longer run. But right now, I am happy with my Best Buy truck. I just got to pick up the pace a little bit more to try and catch up to these guys. I think that's a slow truck. That green truck up there is blocking the 23. The 30 truck's going around the high side. Lap trucks will be a factor in this race if we stay green. Look at that. Benson's still stuck behind him. What the hell? Is that really the factor of lap traffic that's going to happen today? I really will have to watch out for that. Damn. Johnny Benson was just like glued to his back bumper and he couldn't get around him. It's like they put the brakes. There was a freaking anchor on the back of those trucks going down the back straightaway. Up into 3rd now. If you're a person who likes yellow, today might be your lucky day. The first 3 trucks have got quite a bit of yellow on them. I'm more of a blue primary, but you know, Best Buy colors, blue and yellow. And speaking of yellow, the yellow flag has just now flown. So like I said, maybe today is your lucky day. Go hit the fucking lottery if your favorite color is yellow right now. Wreck in turn 2. I wonder what happened there. Well, we see the tire marks, we see the smoke. Let's get caught up to the pace truck. I'll see what happened. We'll grab the camera angles and we'll go over it. As we always do here on the Smellers channel, we never miss a caution. That's a lie, I can't say that. We've missed a couple. When I saw that caution flag, I really thought it was going to be something with that slow zero truck. Was not at all. It was between the 14 and the 18 here of Setzer and the 18 and 14 of Crawford. Crawford got right into the back of the 18 truck and drove himself right up into the track, into the wall, and wrecked himself. What the hell are you doing? Looks like maybe Crawford was trying to go for a run here on the outside down the front straightaway and looking to go around the outside of the 18 truck, but maybe just misjudged it, bumped into his left rear quarter panel, right rear quarter panel, my bad. They stuck together and they just carried themselves right up the banking into the wall. One thing I do like about Rockingham is they have one hell of a cleanup and safety crew, because I swear no other track I race on NR2003 gets cleaned up in like 2 laps ready to go on a restart. Seems like it drags out forever, regardless if it's like Martinsville short track or a bigger track where it does actually take a long ass time to get around the fucker. But something about this place, it seems like it just blows by the pace laps. They get the caution, they get the carnage cleaned up, the fluid off the track, they use some magical freaking liquid suction, and they get it race ready for us in less than 2 laps. I'll be restarting in row 2 on the inside behind the 30 of freaking I'm drawing a damn blank right now. I'm too far. We'll just focus on the restart at the moment. Bodine, it came to mind finally. He didn't get a good restart. Crafton got a better restart on the outside. He's gonna take the damn lead. Oh, I'm not turning. We're in a spot. We're in a pickle. Okay. My truck was not turning whatsoever when I got into those corners. Now we're doing fine, but damn, I was plowing like hell. Sorry, Skinner. I did not mean to almost put you in the wall. You had to lift, almost spun out there on the exit of 2 back there. Seems to be working fine now. They just had a little bit of a scary start. We'll have to remember that if we have another restart again to watch out going into turns 1 and 2. Got to run on the 33 a horn today. He's trying to shove me down here to the line. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, we're racing side by side out of 2. I've got the position. I got Skinner behind us. Oh, I thought that 5 truck was about to bump me. I was scared.
So we can reel those guys in.
I'm glad you got the confidence to say that about this truck. I hope we can reel them in. Well, we've been running a few laps, and honestly, I don't know if I've got it what it takes today here on the Rock in my 80 Best Buy Dodge. Like, she feels good, but these 3 trucks ahead of me are much, much better. Like, we're all running pretty smooth. 23 and the 88 might be fighting for second place. That'll open up an opportunity for me. Coming in here on the high side of the 23. Nope. Tried to make the outside work there, diving in hot and trying to apex the corner. Didn't work out. There we go, got closer to the line in 3 and 4. That gave me a run on the 23. Might be able to take 3rd place right here. Oh, I ran him way up the track a little bit. My truck does not like to turn. I don't know if it's just me instinctively driving in harder or like a truck being on my outside. It doesn't want to like hug the bottom line. See, like now, I'm doing fine. Oh, except I hit the curb right there. That was my bad. That was a mistake. Up in the 3rd place now at the Rock. This is where I was before that caution came out, but we definitely got some more wear on our truck now. 23 of Benson was trying to get in, nosing on me to try and steal his spot back. He is charging hard. I'm just trying to get a little bit of space between me and this 23 truck so I can kind of find a rhythm in this track and just run it till we hit lap traffic. But looks like lap traffic's coming up pretty soon. There's a lot of trucks over there in the corner in turns 3 and 4 before we got here. That's going to be fun to sort out and play with. Bodine's about to catch him right now. He's got nowhere to go. They were blocking both lanes up. It's going to allow Crafton, myself, Benson, and Skinner to reel him back in, and we might have a race amongst ourselves here. Benson's stuck behind the bright blue truck, and Crafton's stuck behind the 63 of... Oh, get going. I was about to bump Crafton out of the way. I didn't care. I was going to get me a slot in behind that 63. I could have dove in on the inside of him. Where do you go, honestly? Like, Crafton's trying to go 3 wide up top. That might be the place to go. That might be the place to fucking go. I'm following Crafton. Oh. I got my I freaking got clipped there going into 3. We saved it. We're good. Oh, Crafton had to get out of the gas. He cut it hard to the left. We were cutting and slicing through this lap traffic. This is intense. Come on, I'm trying to stay to the back of the 88. I was feathering that throttle all the way through there. Nose to tail, 1, 2, 3. Got away from 4th place a little bit. I gotta run. I gotta run. I don't have much racetrack though. I'm not gonna try. Oh, I guess I am gonna take out the leader. I'm sorry, Johnny Benson. I thought you were gonna break way later than that. We are still green. Not anymore. I just saw a truck sideways on the banking. I did not think Benson was gonna be braking that early. I was trying to stay close, not get myself turned. I took him out. There was a lot going on. We were 3 wide. We were under a blanket. I want to see this replay to see how many trucks are on the left side, the right side of me. I don't know what's going on with me today. My freaking dyslexia is coming right out, Crawford. I almost had a heart attack right there. I almost about died. All right, I'm coming down. My tires are yellow. I need fuel. 45. Look at that. We are the second pit box.
Okay guys, damage looks fine. It looks fine. Pull the rubber on left rear. Case 5, turn 1. Go. Case 5, turn 2. Alright, we put lane speed.
Busy as fuck pit road. Can I go through people? Cool, better cautions mod's working. If I had to bump somebody, I would have. Stay at 45, stay at 45. See Benson's behind me. We might get the lead here out of pit road. There's Crafton. Keep going through people. Oh geez, me and Crafton are gonna be, I was going 46. Are we good? Are we good? Well, I think Crafton beat me off of pit road, just barely. Oh, around the 88. I did beat him off of pit road. Fuck yeah! Winners off of pit road. I've never had that before. That's a new feeling. Shocked me a little bit. I for sure thought I was gonna get caught speeding. I went like barely 1 mile and over during a couple of the sections of boxes through pit road, but they didn't catch me. And I got ahead of the 88. This is the best position I've put myself in a long time. I gotta go look at the replay on why we're under caution. I know what instigated it, but we gotta go see the carnage. Alright, so here we are looking at Todd Bodine, the guy that I cleaned out. This is already a tight scenario here. As you see, I'm diving out on the inside of the 88. That makes it 3 wide with the 0 truck. The 30 truck's kind of getting, you know, ran over here a little bit. I obviously missed my braking point. Bumped into him, sent him up the track. Everything was good. 0 gets hit. Oh, Ron Hornaday got spun by... I don't even know who that was. Looking on board the Camping World Chevrolet of Ron Hornaday Jr. Gonna see we were 4 wide. I cleaned house up there. 33 thought it was clear. Got hooked. Part of it. Collects more trucks. Gets a lot of right side damage. Gets pointed back in the right direction though at least. You see some of the smoke. Trucks are trying to get checked up here. 53 a Hobgood. Runs into the 0 truck. Then turns down. Collects the 33. That's what causes the big caution here. Otherwise we would have stayed green. Big massive pile up, 89 in the wall, trucks were still sideways, 14 truck was back there stuck.
Green flag.
I didn't get a good start. I was trying to focus up when that flag was dropping. We're going green. Crafton got the run on me, he got the jump on the outside. I wish I was able to, it's not the choose lane yet, so I can't choose inside or outside when I'm the leader. Outside seems to be getting the jump on the restarts. Crafton's gotten it every single time, but I got a freaking bumper on him. I'm gonna get in there. I squeezed it, but I made it work. We got 2 fresh tires. We made it stick. My right sides were working. Got the lead back. What a restart for a number 80 truck. That was fun. Don't overdrive it. Don't ruin it. She stuck. She stuck. At a turn 2. Putting distance there on Bodine. Come on. Let's get ourselves a win at the Rock. We are pulling away from the field right now. I am gaining some distance. Half a second so far on the 30 truck. 23 laps to go. I just gotta hit my marks. I think we are in tune to maybe win this race. I've said that before. That is a curse word when it comes to my NASCAR Thunder Series, is my hopes to win, because that just means DNF. For anyone that watches that series, that's been a hell of a season. That has been the struggle bus of the century right there. It's just the fact that I'm jumping between like controller and SimWig throughout the week, and I don't play NASCAR Thunder 2004 as much as I do this game. Like I'm running 3 races a weekend with, you know, Trucks Xfinity and Cup, and then I do like 1 race on the Thunder game a week. So like I practice up and then I lose all of that muscle memory that I have. The support is there. I appreciate that, despite how frustrating those sessions make me, those recording sessions. But then I come over here and, you know, it's not as bad. It used to be just about as bad. I was, you know, I'd get a race going and then something bad would happen and I'd have to recover from it and just see where I finished. We're getting better with putting races together now as we go on. About 2/3 of the way wrapping up season 2 here on the Smithers channel. We're coming down the downhill slope of it. The chase will be coming up here soon. And we got a caution. I just witnessed that right there. You guys are going lap down. I don't give a fuck. Oh, and all the leaders just ran into those guys. Crafton and all Bodine, all those guys that were just behind me, fucking ran into that. Looking at the 22 of Michael and Net here. Looks like the 66 came right down onto him into turn 3. Wiped them both out. 2-truck collision would have been fine if they would have just rolled off the racing surface. And then as you see, yep, Todd Bodine, Mike Skinner, Ron Hornaday, Matt Crafton, almost all got a piece of it right there. We're all damaged. You also might notice something a little bit different now. My hood's a little bit buckled. You can see a little bit more of my logo. I'm just going to show you a clip on what the fuck happened, and you might see just right there. Cannot believe I did this.
What do you got in there, bud? Second pit lane in line on these other guys down bottom are wounded. Alright. Point 3.
So yeah, there's that for years to come. If I happen to not win this race, that moment right there is going to be a glorious Smithers moment. I'm staying out though. I don't think I got enough damage to hurt my truck. If I did, fuck it. Everyone else just wrecked too, hitting those 2 cars spun on the racetrack. All the fastest trucks are now damaged. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just kind of like trying to get my truck into gear, and I downshifted instead of putting it in the gear it needed to be in, and it freaking barked the tires, hopped the rear end, and we were heading for the wall. I had my foot on the brake. Hopefully the radiator's fine and we don't blow up before the end of this race.
Green flag.
Green flag's out. I did not get going. I was waiting. Again, that outside lane has the jump on the restarts. Not only 1, but 2 trucks got by me this time. Shit. I don't have the same grip that I do on my tires as I did on the first restart. We'll have to see if we can make something up. So much for all those guys, you know, getting damaged through that wreck. We have another caution. Damn it. And I lost the lead. Son of a bitch. Well, through-eyed sometimes works on a restart. Apparently it doesn't work for these back markers. Jay Smith gets into the wall and just shoots right down across the track in front of the 89 and the 53 of Hobgood, who's already been in a wreck.
Jump into the green.
Restart with 8 laps to go. Don't know if I have what it takes to get around these 2 trucks in front of me. They somehow have a clean enough truck to still be fast. I thought they got fucked during that wreck. I didn't get going again. I don't know if second gear's the place to be. It worked out earlier in the race for me. Now we got Mike Skinner who's taking off. Turn, turn. Come on, truck. Come on, truck. Now I'm in a 3-wide scenario. Oh, son of a bitch. Get going, clear that 11, there we go. Dang, did I kill my truck on that freaking mistake that I did under caution? I swear to God. I had a race-winning truck, and I had it put together. We're not even gonna have enough laps to try and race around. This might be the end of it here. We're gonna have maybe 1 more shot. It is what it is. If we finish in the top 5, it'll still be a good day. I had some pit strategy to get me back out in the lead. That's something new that's never happened. And then I go and I threw it right away immediately. Landing Castle up here in no man's land, trying to make something happen. Not gonna work. Bounces off the wall, back into the field. Wrecks himself. Gets hit by Michael Annette and Jack Smith. Come on, guys. We're just trying to complete the race. Just not go 3-wide for once. Please. And the more restarts I have to deal with at this point, now that I've fucked my truck, the more troubles I'm gonna have. Heh, now it's my turn to start on the outside. In row 2. Maybe I can get a jump here on the leader that's on the inside of Johnny Benson, get myself up into second place. We have a 2-lap shootout here, green-white checkered at Rockingham in the Truck Series. Green flag's back out, I'm going, I'm punching it. Second gear worked that time. Oh, truck's not turning. Oh, truck's not turning. Whoa, that was close to the wall. We might lose some more spots here. Being on the outside might have not been as good as I thought it was going to be. Oh no, I'm the only truck in the second lane. We're going to get freight trained by everybody else possibly. Nope, I got better run off of turn 4 than Crafton. Might be able to stop the bleeding. What can I do in a lap? Absolutely nothing. I'm just going to be hanging on for dear life at this point. Our truck has not been performing great, and we have not had a shot to actually run this thing how it's liked. It does not like short runs. It has not the entire weekend. We're going to come off of turn 4. 5th place at Rockingham. Johnny Benson got the win. 4 trucks under a blanket. Not a bad day at the Rock. Got to lead some laps. Felt good about a pit strategy call. We got out first out front. Gonna be in the back of my mind though if me wrecking under caution was really the damper on this truck and why I wasn't fast anymore, if it was just old tires, because we have a little bit of wear on them. Johnny Benson's coming off of turn 4 here at the Rock. 1 to go. He's only got one challenger in the 33 Ron Hornaday Jr. behind him, who got involved in a wreck earlier in this race, got door slammed on the passenger side and the right side, doesn't seem to be affecting that truck at all. 33 on the outside, 23 Benson's trying to block a little bit lower down the back straightaway. 23's coming in, he's right up at the bumper. Also the 5 truck of Skinner, they're all in a line. 1, 2, 3. No one's got anything for Benson though. 4 trucks under a fucking blanket right now, coming across the line. Benson's got it. There is your finishing order for the 2008 Craftsman Truck Race at the Rock. Beautiful Rockingham Speedway. Really thought I could get up there and steal this win. Truck was a little bit slow at the start of the race trying to get up there. Really didn't know if I was even going to have the fastest truck at all. It really didn't seem like it. Pit strategy came out first. I was able to hang on, hold my own for a little bit. And then I made the most embarrassing mistake ever, and I downshifted under caution, barked the frickin' rear axle, and spun myself into a wall. Now, is that the leading cause why my truck failed? Probably. I definitely had zero aerodynamics turning into the corner on the restarts. I already struggled on restarts, but that didn't help. I feel like if the race would have played out green, I would have had a better shot to win. 30 trucks finished on the lead lap. 4 trucks retired due to pistons, accidents, suspension, you call it. We did have a lot of trucks get involved in accidents. Kyle Busch did not finish the race today. He finished 41st. Despite all of our obstacles, we mustered up with the top 5. Not a bad day at all. Montreal up next for the Nationwide Series, and then the Cup Series is coming back here at Rockingham. After this, I believe I only have like 6 or 7 more truck starts to make and like 5 or 6 Nationwide Series starts to make. I'm getting those wound down pretty soon, but they are going to be extended out through the rest of the season, all the way down to Homestead where I do that triple header finale. I'm going to be doing that again to finish off the season. But that's it for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.